it was a disappointing way to end the season, but looking at it overall, how did you feel about the season, and are you looking forward to the future?
So now, obviously, day after lose yesterday, it's like you say, disappointing end of the season. And difficult season, obviously. Many things happen outside the pitch, also difficult moments. So, yeah, a little bit strange.
Can you look ahead to with optimism to the future?
Well, I don't know. Obviously, we had some, with what happened with Bruce, changed the. We had 3 different coaches. I don't know if we will have another change, so we'll see. I think now it's time to rest. To obviously the club will make their own decision, and we'll see.
You say you're not sure there's going to be another chance. What makes you worried about that? Is it about so much happening in the front office, like someone like Gustavo Bo leaving? Like, what makes you worried that you're not sure if you'll have another chance?
No, I think during the moments that everything was normal, we were in a good position, and in the second position in the league, winning I think the second game in the new tournament, and then when everything happened, was different, So obviously we try to take off all these things about in our minds, but it's not easy, and yes, obviously everyone is disappointed, and we had a good opportunity, I think, this year to make important things, but didn't happen.
And you kind of talked about, there being multiple coaches. Can it be difficult as a player when there's, multiple coaches coming in, multiple voices? And do you think there was kind of, too many voices this season?
No, it's always difficult. It's not my first time when I have a difficult season with some different coaches, but, it's didn't was the normal way, to change the coach. So, yeah, it's always difficult. Like I say, we try to continue to winning games, but obviously we saw on the pitch didn't was the same team, and we are obviously sad and disappointed.
Omar last night said that when Bruce was here, there was one voice, and it was very clear. He said when Bruce left, there was multiple voices from the front office to all the way down. Was that a big difference? What was the big difference that you went from second to being out of the playoffs now?
Oh, we were 4 or 5 years with Bruce, so we know him perfect. He knows us perfect, what we need to do on the pitch, what don't do on the pitch. So then one day we came here, everything changed, and it's never easy. Like I said, we try to do our best, on the locker room. Maybe not outside, but on the locker room, everyone know me as a captain, and they know that many times I try to be focused on our team, on everyone, on the players, and sometimes we didn't do what we needed on the pitch, but this year, when everything was in the right way, with in the right way, we show that we were a very good team, second on the place, and then everything changed. So, sometimes that thing happen, and obviously yesterday we lose, and now we are sad.
And just kind of as a captain, just kind of how difficult was it to, lead this season? Just overall, just how difficult was it for you?
Yeah. So it's never easy. Not just me, we have very good players with leaders, many years on the club, so they know very good everything. But yeah, sometimes it's difficult, you know, after, like I say, 4 or 5 years with Ruth, changed 2 times with a new coach, so different mentalities, different everything different. So yeah, it was a little bit difficult.
Can you talk about your future? Like you have one more year in your contract. Usually by now you're starting to negotiate things. I'm not sure if things are happening behind the scenes. Are you waiting to see what happens next before you sign in more? And would you like to see Gustavo Bou come back? It seems like you have a great relationship with him.
Yeah, no, it's easy. It's not on me. It's one option and it's on club decision. So doesn't matter what I think. And about Gustavo, I don't know. Obviously, we know how important is for the club. First year with very good years from him, and I don't know. I know he finished the contract, but I don't know if he will stay or not. But obviously, I like to play with him, and also outside the pitch, I have a very good relationship.
Are you still happy here? Like, you know, given this past season, there's so much turmoil. Like, would you like to stay longer, or is it harder now because of how things are going?
No, it's hard to respond if I'm happy because I lose yesterday. I never like to lose the way that we lose, you know, 2-0. So no, it's hard, you know, it's hard. It's the playoff. It's the moment that you are waiting all the season to be ready. And honestly, now after lose, I think we on the locker room and everyone maybe we didn't feel that we were on the right moment. Everyone know that in the last 2 months our result was very bad, also our performance. So, but you still thinking maybe, you know, I don't know, in the right moment we will be ready for that. But it's difficult. It's difficult. If you are coming from 2 difficult months, it's difficult to change that in 2 games.
Caroline, you had a couple of them.
Yeah, sorry, thank you. Yeah, as a player, as a team, what are the learnings, the positives you can take from this experience?
No, you know, I learned that doesn't show that on the field, but in the difficult moment, I think on the locker room, we stay together. You know, we try to be in the same way to try to win games. Doesn't happen, but you know, you always learn from. Sometimes you learn more from in the difficult moment, and hopefully we can learn and do it on the future.
And there's a lot of talent within this roster. Who's impressed you this year?
On the locker room?
Yeah.
No, I don't know now to think on individually. You know, as a team, I think we had very good first half of the season. Like I say, when everything was right and normal, we showed that we still having that mentality. We you know, I remember when we were in the second position, we never look behind. No? We never look Orlando. We look Cincinnati. Every time we try to go there, but you know, after what happened was more difficult, and the reality was different.
Does it feel like an end of an era here? Does it feel like the end of like an era, like a time period? Like you had this moment, championship window. Does it feel like it's kind of a new club now than when it was?
I don't know. Obviously, maybe that happened the moment that Bruce left, because you know it's 4 or 5 years with him. Everything changed. So in that moment was a new era, and I don't know now what will happen. We need to talk. I think everyone will talk on situation, and we'll see what happens.
We'll take one last question. Anyone?
What would you like to see? Like, what do you want to see of this club? Like, what does it need to be successful?
Win. Be champions. I think this club deserves that. You know, maybe in the last 4 or 5 years, if you think about what this club did, we were in the conference final one time, best regular season ever. So I think there's positive things that you can continue and like I said, in the last 4 or 5 years, if you think on all the team, maybe you are in the top 5 best teams, you know, with this season, these 2 seasons. But the important is to be champions. Never happened here, and obviously, I think it's the goal.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Enjoy the offseason.